Okay, so beanie check, coffee check, morning ladies. Stretch, morning stretch, and okay, right. Start off as we did kind of yesterday, where we stand and just get a wide stance to begin with. Nice wide stance. And then put your hands on your hips here. And we're going to start off with a side lean. So side lean. Keep the elbows kind of fixed. Hands on the hips. You're going to go down until you feel pressure on that hip that's getting folded. And then you're going to find an adductor stretch on the same side. And then you're going to turn your attention to the opposite side, and you're going to feel your obliques stretch open, your hips open up. Keep the elbows up and level. Just keep on traveling down just a little bit more until you reach your end. And as you find your end, have a little bit of a pulse, have a little bit of a pulse. And then from there, the hand gets released from the hip, and then it goes round. Then it goes round. All the way, all the way, all the way. And we want to hold that stretch, hold that stretch. I've got to say good morning. Hey early bird, good morning. Hold that stretch. So we are here. And then we're going to bring the arm down, link it to the other hip, and then lean the other way. So the folding hip is the one that's going to feel quite tight. And then you're going to open up the adductor on the same side, keeping the hands on the hips, keeping you stationary, supported. And you're going to go down to a point where your adductor gets a little bit aggravated, doesn't want you to go down a bit more. Keep the elbows nice and high with your hands on your hips. And once you reach your point, you're going to start pulsing a little bit with your hands on your hips. And then once again, stay static, get a little bit more of a deeper stretch, and then get your arm up, rotate, bring it round, bring it round, bring it round. Hold that, and we're going to slowly bring the arm down. And a standard back stretch is what we're going to do now, which is mimicking a stiff-legged deadlift if you had 2 dumbbells. So it's going to be down, just a back stretch. Allow your back to arch. It's cool, because you're just trying to open up your lower back. Get your hamstrings stretched, calves, open up your lower back, bring your head right down, just hang loose, round the back as well, round it out, go right down as low as you can, keep your knees soft but not locked. Wherever your fingers are, allow them to be where they are. If they're touching the floor, just allow them to go a little bit lower so that you get your knuckles touching the floor. And then from here, you're going to walk your hands, keeping your calves stretched via keeping your heels flat, and this is the downward dog. Keep your head down, your head down. And then from there, you're going to put your knees on the floor. Knees on the floor. So you're going into a child's pose. So lower back, just collapse it, stick the arse out. Get your buttocks out. Just hold that pose, hold that pose, hold that pose. And then collapse to your elbows, collapse to your elbows. And then from there, bring one of your hands behind your neck and the other one behind your neck. Bring your knees, shuffle them back, and then lean into your elbows so that your triceps are on the floor. And now you are performing an armless prayer. Stretch for the lats, abdominals, hips. And we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And from there, you're going to put your thighs on the floor. Keep your hands purposely in front of you, supporting your upper body. So we're going to the cobra. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. And we're going to sink into this position. And we're going to hold here for another 10. Breathe as normal. Nice flow of breath. And then what we're going to do here is something quite new for you lot. And that is lie on your side. Lie on your side. And put your elbow in front of you here. And with the other hand, grab the wrist of the arm that is 90 degrees on the floor and pull it forward. Pull it forward. Obviously, gradually. Don't force it. And this is an internal shoulder rotation. So you might hear the word rotator cuff. So you may have stretched your rotator cuff many times. And now you're experiencing like this. And then release that and push it down again. As you push it down again, try and go a little bit lower, maintaining your arm on the floor. Don't elevate the arm. So you can go down a bit lower. Cool. Keep on holding that. Keep on holding that. Got to say hello. Hey, aka NutriFit, and Charlie, good morning. And we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to change the other side. So the other side. Get onto your side. Arm goes 90 degrees up. Grab hold of the wrist and then pull your wrist down to the point where you're pushing your wrist down and feel that internal shoulder rotating. Rotate the cuff. Because you're in this relaxed state, you can feel the shoulder a bit more dominantly, whereas if you were standing, the blood circulating differently. So release it, and then again, push it down, push it down, push it down. we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then what I would like is for you to just sit up and we go into a butterfly, just temporarily. Go into a butterfly, and then I'm going to give you another brand new stretch. So this is called the Ronda stretch. Don't know why. You're going to have your hand up like that, and with the other hand you're going to grab your fingers. You're going to pull your fingers back, and you're going to stretch your palm out, and you're going to feel your forearm be stretched. You're going to feel your lats be tugged. You're going to feel that shoulder that you've just stretched. Again, be stretched. So this is called the Ronda stretch. I looked it up. And we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release, release. And we grab the other hand and we pull the fingers back until our palm has exposed to the ceiling, and we're slightly tilting it so we get lats, we get delt, and obviously we get forearm. And we are going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're now going to get onto one knee. So bring one knee in front of you, and maintain that upright posture. And then what you're going to do is you're going to sink down into your knee. Sink down into your knee, and this is called the pigeon. So you're going to feel a wicked glute, hip, and hamstring stretch. And to get more of a stretch, bring your toe higher. So we don't want your heel towards your body, we want the toes out. So keep that initial front leg, keep it 90-degree out to get a deeper stretch. And we are going to hold this one with a little bit of breathing. So we are going to breathe for 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. So I'm going to have a countdown from 3, and then we're going to start breathing in 4 seconds. So 3, 2, 1, breathe in 4 seconds. And then breathe out 4 seconds. Breathe in 4 seconds. And breathe out 4 seconds. Breathe in 4 seconds. And breathe out 4 seconds. Breathe in 4 seconds. And breathe out 4 seconds. And breathe as normal. And then change legs. Change legs. So if you can get your leading foot out, leading knee out, and then you're going to collapse yourself into your knee. And you're going to feel that stretch on the hips, glutes, hams, and lats. And some adductor. And we're going to go into some breathing. So we're going to have 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. 3, 2, 1, 4 seconds in. And 4 seconds out. Four seconds in. 4 seconds out. 4 seconds in. 4 seconds out. And then final 4 seconds in. And 4 seconds out. And what we do from here is we leave the leg where it is. Leave the leg where it is. So we want the leg 90 degree in front of you. And then the other leg, you want it 90 degree behind you. So you want your hips in line with your knee, so that your knee is in line with your ankle. 90 degrees on both legs. And this is called the 90-90, which is quite self-evident. And we're going to hold that. Again, you can use the arms to support yourself. If you've got a real strong core and you're multi-flexible, then release that hand and try and stay upright. Good luck. So something that I found, if you put your fingers on the floor, it elevates you a bit more. Maybe that's what you're doing already. But for me, that works. Because if I let go, if I release it, I'm collapsing. So instead of my palm being on the floor and I'm leaning, I'm not really benefiting myself too much from the stretch. Just fingers. So tripod your fingers up. Pyramid them up. And we're going to hold that for 3, 2, 1. And we're going to change legs. So we want 90 degree angle on the leading leg. And we want 90 degree angle on the trailing leg. And like I said, if your supporting hand is flat, try and pyramid it up on your fingers. We're going to hold that, just normal. And from here, we're going to lie on our fronts completely. So we're going to lie on our fronts completely. And so if you could put your hands either side of you and raise one leg back, one leg up, and then fold the knee and then twist the body. And you go into a scorpion. So you're twisting your midsection, your hips, you're getting a wicked stretch on your thigh, and also leaning into the chest. So you're stretching the actual chest, leaning into the elbow, that stretches your chest. And we're going to hold that stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to relax. And then raise the other leg up, bend the knee, rotate round. And we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we want to lie flat now. So I'm going to give you another movement we've not done before. And this is called the Blackburn. So with your hands, bring them round, all the way, until they touch behind you. So like a prayer behind you. And then elevate your elbows. And that gives you an amazing chest, shoulder stretch. So get your head down. If your head is elevated, you're going to strain your neck, and we do not want that. So any side, just place your face on the floor and keep your elbows elevated up and your palms clasped together like a prayer. And we're going to hold that for another 10. And you can switch sides so you can stretch your neck as well. That seems to work for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then release the hands slowly because they're going to be pretty tight. And from there, you're going to press yourself up so that you're back on your knees and your hands are way out, and you're now going into a cat stretch. We're trying to push ourselves back on our palms so we can go towards our heels in order to sit on them. And we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what I'd like you to do is just once again take a seat and outstretch your legs. Outstretch your legs. Body becomes upright. And then you twist, turn towards one leg. Put one hand on the thigh. So the hand that's furthest away, you put it on the thigh, and then the hand that you can reach, you put it on your shin or your ankle or your foot, wherever you can reach, and then lean to it and grab it, hold it, and pull yourself. Pull yourself, don't force yourself until your calf, hamstring, glute are all stretched, opening up the lower back. I've got to say hello to Keith Swift. Hey, good morning. And from there, we're going to take a deep, deep, deep 10-second breath in. So we're going to breathe for 10 seconds in. You ready? And we go. And expel it out. Now we're going to go for 8 seconds in. And expel it out. And now we're going to go for 6 seconds in. And we're going to expel it out. Then we're going to get our body up. Turn to the other side. And again, reach for the thigh or the knee with the arm that's furthest away. And then reach down with the hand that is closest. Wherever you can go, shin, ankle, toes, wherever you can go. And pull. Pull yourself in, keeping your back as natural as it can be. Doesn't need to be ultimately spirit level, pencil, ironing board straight. It just needs to be natural. So if you feel that your upper back is rounding more than you can feel your calves or your hamstrings, then ease back on the back. Try and straighten it up. And let's stretch it out. And we're going to take a deep breath in. So we're going to have like a 5-second breath in. And we're going to have a 6-second breath out. So when you're ready, 5-second breath in now. And 6-second breath out. Five-second breath in. And 7-second breath out. 5-second breath in. Hold that breath. Pull yourself closer to your leg. Expel the breath for 8 seconds. And slowly release. Body upright, fingers out. Lean forward. Lean forward. Then bringing the fingers down to the floor. Walk them a little bit. Walk them a little bit. And then bring your feet together. Bring your feet together. And then take your fingers back out again. And lean as forward as you can. So grab your toes and then pull yourself in. And we're going to breathe deep for 5 seconds. We go. And we breathe out for 5 seconds. We breathe in for 6. We breathe out for 6. We breathe in for 7. We breathe out for 7. We breathe in for 8. And we breathe out for 8. We breathe in for 9. And we breathe out for 9. And last time we breathe in for 10. Breathe in for 10. And we breathe out for 10. Breathe out for 10. Breathe as normal. Breathe as normal. And then, when you are ready, slowly get yourselves up. Slowly get yourselves up. And you have now pulled in the oxygen to keep you going for the rest of the day. That was the morning stretch. Thank you.